Hello. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy day. Happy whatever day it is when you're watching this. Welcome to a 30-minute yoga break. We've got some really great stuff planned for today. A little bit of everything, lots of opening through the chest and the hips, lots of rotation in the spine. I hope by the time we're done together, you feel a little more clear and grounded and ready to tackle whatever's next for you. You don't need anything for class. If you have 2 yoga blocks, I recommend grabbing them. We'll be doing some kneeling lunges so they can just help bring the earth a little closer to you, but optional if you don't have them. All you do need is a little space to move, and we're gonna get started in a comfortable seated position. So make your way to that shape, whatever that's like for you. We won't be here long. If you know you like to lift your hips to sit on something, this helps kind of maintain that tall, strong posture. Go ahead and grab it, find what's comfortable with your legs. And I invite you to rest your hands palms facing down on your thighs to kind of ground, bring some calming energy to your body. And if you're looking to be energized or to receive energy, let's do palms up. So up to you. Start to situate yourself, let your hips grow heavy, pressing down into the earth beneath you. From that weight, that heaviness, can you lengthen up through your sides, letting your spine grow taller and taller, head over heart, over pelvis. Gently pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to open up through your collarbones. Once you get that opening, you can soften a little more. To observe your breath, just noticing what's happening without judgment, without expectation. Just taking a moment to observe what it's like to be you in this moment. Notice any feelings that are present. Those are part of the practice every time. They belong here too. If you had to assign a color to the way you're feeling, the way you're being today, just start to kind of see that color start to surround your body. You don't have to think about this too hard. If the visualization is not coming to you, do not worry about it. And as we just sit here together, keeping our spine nice and tall, top of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, start to see this color, whatever it is, start to notice it enveloping your body from the very top of your head. It's maybe coming down kind of like raindrops from the sky, melting down. And as this color washes over you, can you notice the way it's consciously softening areas of tension, maybe bringing a sense of warmth, a little ease, making its way down now past the shoulders, over both arms, over the torso and the belly. And now just noticing that same color, just enveloping, going all the way down through your legs, maybe even spreading out as it hits the floor. Okay, keep breathing. And take a big breath in. An open mouth exhale. Another big breath like that. Breathe in, reach the top of your head long. Big breath out, let something go. Last big breath like that. Inhale, fill all the way up. Big breath out, soften your shoulders, soften the skin of your face. Blink your eyes open. If you're sitting on a block or something, go ahead and remove that from beneath you. Come back to your seated position. Bring both palms to the sides of the earth, to the ground. Maybe if your hands don't quite reach, bring one of your blocks with you. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, just reach your left arm up and over, finding a big stretch through the left side body. Take a couple breaths here to settle into the shape. Soften your shoulder away from your ear. Grow 2 inches longer through your left rib cage. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the left. Left palm comes to the earth. Right hand reaches up and over. Breathe here. Let this shape unfold. Keep your right hip glued down to the earth so the length can come from the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, come to center. Reach both arms up. Exhale, palms touch at heart center. And now push your palms firmly together to touch. Notice a little bit of friction, a little bit of heat from hand to hand. Elbows point straight out. Lift your chest up to meet your thumbs. Nice tall posture. Take a big breath in here, grow tall. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Keep your palms touching. See how far you're able to twist using just the core strength, as well as this natural mobility in your spine. Stay here, keep breathing, no need to crank, just work with what's happening. Keep your head over your heart, over your pelvis. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, come to center. And as you exhale, twisting to the left, keeping the palms pressing firmly against each other, reaching the top of your head towards the sky. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release your palms. And we'll meet now in a forward fold at the top of the mat. So take your time getting there. You can keep your blocks at the top of your mat for now. If you'd like to use them, you can grab them at any time. So forward fold at the top of the mat. Legs can be as wide as feels good. You can be really bent, but let your torso hang heavy. This is uncomfortable. Bend your knees a lot. Bring these blocks underneath your hand. They can help your palms be able to rest on something so that your spine can relax. We're here for several breaths, so play around a little bit. Maybe shift your weight side to side. Just notice what these sensations are like through the legs, through the low back. For a little extra opening across the front of your chest, you can bring your hands behind your back. Either grab for opposite elbows back here, or if you have a little more space in your shoulders, interlace your hands, lift them towards the sky, chest expansion. Let the breath be really big and full. As you inhale, feeling the belly press against the thighs, and as you exhale, bringing a sense of ease to the body. Good. 2 more full rounds of breath, whatever shape you're in. Nice job. Bring your hands to your hip creases, bend your knees, safely hinge yourself up to a tall standing position. And just to start out with, we're just gonna wiggle side to side, kind of some twisting like this, just loosening up through the spine. So if you liked palms in prayer position, you can kind of track like this. But if you wanna just do arms at your side, like a little marching man, I don't know. Just start to play around here, get some movement into the spine. If it helps you twist a little further, you can kind of twist your feet into. There are no rules here. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Stand still, bring your palms to touch at heart center. Close your eyes, just notice that energy moving through your body, sensations, feelings. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Blink your eyes open. Wiggle your toes to touch. We'll find mountain pose. So feet press firmly down towards the earth. Tailbone hugs underneath you. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe here. Envision this as a super strong posture. You can think of it as just standing, or you can think of it as you are a mountain. So firmly rooted. Your legs are strong, drawing energy up from the earth. Glutes are engaged. Outer hips hug in. Your 360-degree core, like a corset around you, hugs in, lifts you up higher. Fingertips stretch towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find a little back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Bump your hips forward. Maybe bring your arms into a cactus. Just keep breathing here. Pinch your shoulder blades together to offer your heart up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, standing cat pose. Bring your arms forward, push your heart out through your back, spread your shoulder blades wide. You can either do palms facing the direction in front of you, or you can just keep your fingers straight like a zombie. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Nice job. Inhale, mountain, lift high. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips, bend your knees, release down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. We'll flow through that little standing sequence now twice through, bringing a little heat to the body. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Good, here we go. Bend your knees. Inhale, mountain pose. Root your feet down, lift high. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, standing cat pose. Push your heart backwards. Nice job. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold, soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold deeper. Last time together, here we go. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach to your highest. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. I forgot cat pose. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. If you remembered, good for you. We're going to pause here for a second. I was thinking about all sorts of other stuff. Like, I'm worried you can't hear me, so I'm sorry if you can't. We'll fix it later. I don't know. But take a big breath in your forward fold. And a big breath out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms right beneath your shoulders. Step straight back. Don't panic. Keep breathing. Activate your legs a lot here. You can spread your feet further apart for more stability, but use your legs to help hold you up. Squeeze your thighs. Energize your core. Envision your belly button hugging in and up like it could snap to your spine. And then with your palms, claw at the mat like you're trying to palm a basketball. Feel your palm pop up like a little suction cup. Nice job. And then actively push the earth away. Create that little dome in your back. Gaze straight down. Take a big breath in. So strong. Breath out. Downward facing dog. Use your core. Draw your hips up and back. Take a couple breaths here. You can pedal out your legs. Push your hands into the earth. So active through the shoulders rather than dumping down. Gently spiral your armpits towards your face. Really subtle movement helps spread your shoulder blades broad across your back. Can you let the back of your neck grow even longer? Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice job. Step your right foot forward between your palms. It's okay if it takes you a couple steps to get there. Lower the left knee down. Bring your blocks nearby. You might like them here. To start with, bring your left palm to the earth on the inside of your right foot. Breathe in. Reach your right fingertips up high. Big twist. Good. Pause here. Manifest space across the front of your chest. So bring your top shoulder a little bit more back. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to blossom open from your heart. Big breath in. Breath out, fold forward, or come back to low lunge. But now, lots of options here. We're going to stay in this lunge, and you can play with a couple different shapes. You can either walk your hands up through your thigh and kind of like play with gently deepening more here. But if you know that you like a really deep lunge, you can lunge, let your hips grow really heavy. Either bring your palms to the mat or to blocks on either side of your foot. Wherever you're at, opening through this left hip, the back hip, for 2 more full rounds of breath. Splits, again, don't panic. Shift your weight backwards so your hips reach back towards your knees, but don't sit down. You can bring these blocks with you to frame your leg, helping bring the earth a little closer. Keep your toes flexed back towards your shin. Big stretch for the back of your right leg, for your low back. Leave 3 breaths here. Play around a little bit. Notice what feels good. Nice job. Gently make your way back to that low lunge. So both palms frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back leg. Step your way back to high plank. We're here not for too much longer. If you need a little break, drop down to your knees lightly. You can stay super active through your arms and your chest and your core. So if you ever need to power back up, you can rest for a minute, come back up. You're welcome to stay right here in plank. If you'd like a little extra challenge, spread your feet even wider. Energize your legs a lot. Start to find chest taps. So bring left hand to right shoulder and lower. Right hand to left shoulder and lower. If you're still in plank, you're amazing. Keep breathing. If you're doing these shoulder taps, move really slowly. Try not to use momentum. And use the push of your feet into the mat to help stabilize while you're only on one arm. Wherever you're at, you're here for 4, for 3, down dog in 2, down dog in 1. Press your hips backwards, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll take that same lunging sequence on this side. So step your left foot forward in between your palms. Lower your right knee down this time. Option to either tuck or untuck your back toes, up to you. Same thing here. Start by walking your palms up your thigh. You can either stay up here, kind of gently control where these hips go, or if you're feeling a little more open and the stretch feels good, let your hips sink forward. Big opening through this front hip. Keep your chest really proud and tall. Slight squeeze of the shoulder blades behind you. Play with whatever shape you're in for 2 more breaths. Nice job. Moving back towards half splits. Take a big breath in. Exhale, straighten your front leg, sink your hips back, toes pop up. Again, option to use these blocks on any height that works for you. So you can find the stretch that your body is asking for. So you can even point and flex your toes, see which of those works better for you. And shift your hips gently side to side. Tuck your chin into your chest, lift it up, be curious. Approach this with an open mind, willingness to be surprised by what the body has to show you today. Take 1 more full round of breath. Nice job. Make your way back to low lunge. Both hands frame front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift the back leg. Step straight back to high plank and lower down to your forearms. So forearm plank. Cool. You can either keep your arms in a number 11 or clasp your hands together, making a little inverted V shape with your arms. Totally up to you, but let's energize this forearm plank. So drag your elbows back to meet your toes and drag your toes forward to meet your elbows. Yes, firing up the core, so good. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want a little more, we'll take hip dips. As always, if you need a little break, drop to your knees. Energize and get right back to it. If you're taking hip dips with us, keep pushing the arms down. And you lower right hip and lift. Lower left hip and lift. So good. You're not here for long. Whatever shape you're in, I hope you are breathing. I hope you are speaking kindly to yourself, knowing that you are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're here for 4, just for 3, Just for 2. And 1, lower to your knees, find Sphinx pose. So bring your palms to the number 11. Legs, belly, pelvis, rest heavy on the mat. Spread your feet wide, maybe even past the edges of your mat. Let your legs relax. Let your abdomen relax. And find some slight engagement through the front of your body. So fingers spread wide on the mat. Elbows drag back towards your ribs to open through your heart. You can stay here, static, feeling the opening through the front of your chest, or if it feels okay, find some big circles through the neck. Like, I have no idea why, but the visual that just came to mind is like a big doily on your grandma's dinner table. My grandma does not have doilies on her dinner table, but I don't know. Maybe yours does. Maybe this makes sense to you. Switch directions with the neck. Nice job. All right, press yourself back to child's pose. Toes touch behind you. Knees open wide. Your forehead melt down on the ground. Let's keep the arms active. So crawl the fingertips forward, actively push the palms down. You might feel your elbows lift up slightly. Even with the arms active like this, can you let the back of your heart space melt, softening with each breath. Nice job. Press yourself up to tabletop position, so standing on all fours. Make your way to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. We'll do a little bit of balancing here to help us ground in center. And we'll be, hold on. Look to your hands, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, walk, walk, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Bring your hands to your hip crease again, bend your knees. Gently and safely stand yourself up. All right, so for this next pose, we're gonna be working with one leg mountain. We're gonna take it in a couple different directions, but you are always welcome to stay in one leg mountain as your home base. We can build a whole lot of strength and stability from this shape. So don't get down on yourself for not moving forward if it's just not happening in your body today. It's totally cool. So find regular mountain pose. Strong legs, toes spread wide on the earth, tailbone tucks underneath your rib cage. And from here, lift your right leg up. Nice, so we're balancing on the left leg. If you're near a chair or a table or a wall, you are welcome to rest a hand or maybe just a finger for stability. But create a series of right angles here. So thigh parallel to the earth, ankle directly under knee, toes flex back. Really strong here. Wrap this thigh muscle to the bone. Engage your core. This is so strong. You can stay right here. If you'd like to move on, take a breath in. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Sink your hips back. You can bring your palms to heart center. Which way do I face? This way's probably good. Good. Sink your weight further back rather than straight down. And can you keep this integrity through your spine? So toes stay active in the right foot, opening through this right outer hip. Left leg is really working. You're doing so good, left leg. Thank you. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain rise up tall. Exhale, eagle pose. Cross your right leg over your left. Right arm comes under your left. If the palms weave to touch, that's great. If not, just grab a big bear hug. So you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing your legs together. Squeezing your elbows together. Can you sink your weight just a little bit further back? So good. And can you lift your shoulders, lean back so your shoulders are right over your hips. Take one more huge breath in. Exhale, release your right leg down so legs are crossed. Take a big breath in, reach up high. And a big breath out, fold forward with legs crossed. Option to bring those blocks on either side of you for more stability, to help reach the earth. Pause here. in this cross-legged forward fold. If your front leg, your right leg, is a little more bent, you'll get a bigger stretch through the outside of your left leg. Take one more full round of breath here. All right, gently uncross your legs. So bringing your feet parallel to each other. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees, come to standing. We'll do that one more time on the other side. All right, so find mountain pose again, strong and sturdy through the legs. Powerful alignment, head over heart over pelvis. You can start to lift your left leg up. And be present with the ways that this is different on this side. Our bodies are really asymmetrical, meaning balancing is going to be harder on one side. That's okay. Work with it, not against it. Find something non-moving on the earth in front of you. Breathe to that place. Helps you focus and balance. You can stay right here in this powerful one-leg mountain to move on. Take a big breath in. Breath out, standing figure four. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sink your hips back. Good. Stay connected to that point on the floor that you're breathing to. Envision your spine growing 2 inches longer, creating space between shoulders and ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you sink 1 inch deeper? Nice. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind with control. Exhale, eagle pose. Left knee crosses over the right, then sink back. Left arm comes under the right. Option to find this bind with your arms or grab the bear hug. Opening through the shoulders, compressing through the legs. You got this. Keep the breath powerful and strong. One more full round of breath here. Nice job. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower just the left toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, big reach up. And as a big breath out, fold forward with legs crossed. So left foot is in front this time. Again, if you bend more into the left knee, you'll open up the stretch for the right leg. Gaze straight back behind you so the back of your neck can relax. Soften the skin of your face. Relax your jaw. Gently uncross your legs. So just back in a regular forward fold. And find what you need from this last little shape together. We'll stand up and do a couple breaths to close out class, but if your body is looking for more twists, maybe another chest expansion if you want to interlace your hands behind you. Maybe just gently tugging the sides of your head down towards the earth provides the relief you're looking for. Here for 2 more breaths. Good. Release your fingertips towards the earth. Hands come to your hip creases. Bend your knees. Stand up. All right, we're going to end with 3 really big grounding breaths together. So find a stance where your feet are slightly wider than your hips so you feel really sturdy, really connected to the ground. Let's build that foundation from the ground up. So spread your toes wide, firm your legs, firm your glutes. Hug your core in, stretch tall through your side bodies, tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good, 2 more. Breathe in, reach up, grab something way up above you. Exhale, bring it to heart center. Last one, big breath in, look up. Big breath out, pull that down to your heart, keep it safe. All right, that's our practice for today. Hope you feel good. I hope you can hear me. If this whole recording is a bust, I'll do it again later so you can still have it. But thank you so much for being here. If you have requests for stuff to do during this yoga break, I would love to hear what worked in the past, or if there's something that you've been really dying to do, let me know. Sometimes I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Sometimes I wonder why just the stripe of my neck turns red when we do yoga. If you have answers for that, let me know too. All right, take care of yourself and the people around you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.